The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff pack has just released, and I know many of you are wondering if it's worth the $10 or worth adding to your game at all. In my previous videos, I told you that I have been skeptical, but also hopeful about this pack. I've gone up and down on whether or not I think it's going to be fun or a good pack, so I don't know what to expect. But as always, I will give you my honest opinion. So let's jump in and take a look at the features. First of all, we have to create a new sim for this pack. Melba Love. She'll be romantic, a bit erratic, and maybe even a little paranoid, since she's gonna be living in a haunted house. A new haunted house lot came with the pack. It can be found in your library, and we're gonna move Melba into this house. It's called the Duplantier Dwelling. I like to place it on the Hallow Slough residential lot. Just make sure to change it to a haunted house residential. Look at all this lovely clutter. So if you are a build or buy person, this pack delivers. It comes with a lot of lovely, gorgeous furniture. Again, really boho kind of cottagey feeling to the stuff, like beaded curtains and things like that. I personally really like the aesthetic, and a lot more plants and pictures and just all kinds of clutter. With a haunted house residential lot type, you get a lot of cool stuff going on. Gidry the ghost will show up in 2 days. You'll have specters, haunted treasure, paranormal activity, accursed objects appear, entities in your house. You can become a paranormal investigator with the help of Gidry, and who knows what the hell that means. I want Melba here to become a paranormal investigator, but to do that, she has to work on her medium skill. Sense spiritual volatility. Melba is sensing the spiritual volatility, trying to find out if the specters are nice or mean. She has acquired the medium skill. It only takes a few minutes on the seance table to gain the skill. Melba detects some very happy haunts. The living and the dead are coexisting in harmony. Well done. Specters will be friendly. Let's try a few more things. Commune with the departed. Okay, of course she plays musical chairs. I really like the animations that they do when they're on the seance table. I think it's pretty cool. No, did I interrupt the seance? Ah, crap. Commune with the departed. So apparently if you go into build mode while your sim is doing a seance, it will interrupt it. You overhear the sound of chewing on the other end. They might not realize their mic is on. Okay, that's the information that we got from the other side, I guess. There's one more thing we haven't done. Melba's talking to herself. Perform ceremony. Perform a ceremony to make this house a little less haunted. She is now dazed from communicating with the dead, but she hasn't become scared yet. Performing a ceremony looks exactly like communing with the dead. The only difference is it really drains your sim's energy. Oh my gosh, somebody's at the door. The welcome wagon is here. Hold on, welcome wagon, I'm doing a seance right now. Ceremony successful. The serenity of the house has increased. And look who's here. It's Bella Goth in her Daisy Dukes. Let's go talk to her. I find it very interesting that Bella and Mortimer are the ones who came over, and they are being terrified by these specters outside my house. Oh, great. I thought the specters were supposed to be friendly. These look mean as hell. They're like spewing fire. They're terrifying poor Mortimer and Bella. Hello, welcome to my haunted home. Come on in. Wow, Mortimer is terrified. You didn't know what you were getting yourself into coming over to my house, Bella and Mortimer. Bella brought fruitcake. Where was she storing that fruitcake? I don't know. In order to become a paranormal investigator, we have to meet Gidry the ghost. On a haunted house lot, from what I understand, he doesn't come out until the second day at 9 p.m. This could be a little bit boring if you're just waiting around to become a paranormal investigator, but you could get a jump on things by having your sim work on her medium skill. Excuse me, guests. I must go upstairs and perform a seance. Melba's feeling confident because she ain't afraid of no ghosts. She just reached medium level 2. It didn't take very long to get to level 2. She can now host seances with other sims. Commune with the dead with Bella. Bella Goth, yes. Come on, Bella. Okay, Bella's come to join her for a group seance. Maybe Bella will learn the medium skill from this. Well, thanks for lending me your energy, Bella. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that we're all rooting for you. Keep it up. Aw, that's nice. What the hell is this growing on my lot? Remove twisted tendril. Get this thing out of here. Also increases the spiritual serenity of the house slightly. Boom. Okay, she kicked it away. Alright. So this is our first night in the house and I get this message. Welcome. In a cruel twist of fate, you've ended up in a haunted house, possibly by the hands of some malevolent mastermind controlling your every action. Could that be me? I can handle this. You're feeling somewhat courageous. Any rational mind would be afraid, but hey, you do you. Feeling confident tonight, ready for anything. Is that a face in the crystal ball? That's creepy. She's going to attempt communication with the specter on her own. Color me shocked, an autonomous action. So apparently she has sensed a specter out in the front yard and she's going to attempt to communicate with him. Let's see how this turns out. Aw, they are cute little things though. They're cute. All of the sounds they make are pretty creepy. Sounds like he's talking through a harmonica. Oh, it's going well. Did it go well? Oh, I guess that was okay. Let's see, we can watch him. Let's watch Spectre and see what that does. Oh, look, she's glowing. Why is she glowing? Hold on. Spectre sprinkles from being near a playful specter. Okay, so I guess he sprinkled her with magic specter dust. And now she's glowing. This specter seems friendly enough. In fact, it might even be trying to help you. It's still kind of unclear, but they're certainly cute. So we can offer our soul. I don't think Melba's quite ready to offer up her soul to the powers of darkness. The sounds? The creepy sounds in this pack, I mean, it's really spooky. They did a good job on making the atmosphere feel really spooky and scary. Oh my god, what is that? Is that a baby? Oh my god, that was a creepy baby crying. Yes, reach medium level 3. Melba can now call upon the dead with the new Invoke the Dead and Summon Bonehilda. Let's go and summon Bonehilda. So it's just like a normal seance. She has to sit here and do this whole waving her arms around ritual to summon Bonehilda. I'm not exactly sure how long Bonehilda's gonna stick around. I don't see Bonehilda. I think she failed. Okay, let's try again. Bonehilda did not come out to play. Come on, Bonehilda, come out to play. Yes, here she is. Okay, we did it. Bonehilda has arrived. Hello, girl. Is she flirty? And here's what Bonehilda looks like. That's a face. All right, come on out and talk to her. Also, Bonehilda seems to have bone boobs. She's feeling an uneasy presence from being near Bonehilda. Hey, don't accuse Bonehilda of spying on you. She's not spying on you. You summoned her here. Bonehilda, where are you going?
Gazi?
What? What is she doing? Bonehilda.
Kluba.
Are you trying to attract a mate? Like, what? What are you, Bonehilda? What are you? Okay, thanks. See you later. Bonehilda also just took off across the street. I don't know where is she going for a jog? Okay, I think she's going for a jog. So, all right, hopefully she'll come back. Okay, it's 9 p.m. on our second night in the haunted house and Guidry has appeared. Well, Guidry, I'm kind of on the toilet here. Give a girl a little bit of privacy. He just doesn't care. He just spawns wherever you are. Yeah, you should be embarrassed. I'm trying to take a pee here. Now she's embarrassed that he saw her. He's also flirty. Okay, let's introduce ourselves to him. He's already seen us on the toilet. If we go to Guidry, let's see, who are you? Claude Rene Duplantier Guidry, but you can call me Guidry. I'm a bit of an expert in the paranormal, and I'll never turn down a chance to help someone in need. Let me know if you could use any help. All right. Also, Bonehilda never came back. She ran away and never came back. So we'll have to resummon her. Now stay here this time, Bonehilda. In her off time, Bonehilda enjoys checking herself out in the mirror. Oh, we've got specters. Oh, what is that? Ecto cake. We can eat that? This specter just pooped out a pup cake. A pup cake? A poop cake? The specter just pooped out a cupcake in the backyard, and apparently we can eat it. Melba woke up feeling pretty hungry. I'm gonna see what happens if she eats the ecto cake. I mean, honestly, if I found that in the yard, I would not eat it. Bonehilda, are you flirting with Melba?
No, ain't impressed too.
Bonehilda comes out ready to mingle, y'all. Yeah, Melba's not feeling it. She just wants to eat her ecto cake. Oh, Bonehilda just conjured up a couple slices of pizza for me. Thanks, Bonehilda. Also, thanks for the dance. That is... I didn't know what to say about that. I really think Bonehilda is trying to seduce Melba. And more pizza. Is she trying to win me over with pizza slices? Okay, this is... Okay, so the ecto cake gives you a little happy buff. So I'm unsure if Bonehilda actually cooks, or does she just conjure pizza when your sim is hungry? I don't know. What the hell is that? Oh my god, there's some like glowing sigils on the floor down here. Mop mysterious symbols. These are accursed objects, I suppose, because she's feeling tense from being near an accursed object. So far, she hasn't felt scared, which is strange. Maybe things get scarier as we move on. Oh no, now she's scared. Now she's scared. All right. She is terrified. The lights started flickering. She's got these ghost puddles on the floor, and she is quite scared. She's terrified. So I do have to say that I am using the Meaningful Stories mod to make emotions work better. If you do not use Meaningful Stories, I don't think it's going to work this well. Even in the Sims 4 live stream that they did themselves, the Sims were just happy from being in a nicely decorated room, even though they had scared moodlets. It's one of the big problems that I have with The Sims 4 is that the emotional tuning is utter shit. So I would highly recommend, if you want your Sim to be scared, to get terrified, and for this to actually work properly, get the Meaningful Stories mod. I'll put the link down below in the description box. I'm not sure if you would get the same reactions if you didn't use the mod, but my Sim is definitely terrified now. She is spooked out. Okay, let's see if we can get her... Nope. She is too scared to mop up the symbols. I also see some more of these glowing things in the backyard. She's too scared to go near it. So at least it does actually have some consequences for once. What can we do? Where's Gidry? I can scream incoherently, but instead I'm going to do something practical. And I am going to ask him, how do I become less scared? Okay, Gidry said being afraid is perfectly natural. But if you're having a hard time managing your fears, I strongly urge you to get some sacred candles. Being near them soothes your soul and wards off all sorts of nasty feelings. You can make them from wraith wax gifted by specters, or purchase sacred candles directly from the rewards store. Okay, she is just cowering in fear out here. We have got to get some of these candles. She has 375 satisfaction points, and we need 500 for sacred candles. Oh my god. So I'm gonna try and get her some more points. We only need 125 more. If she can make it through one more day, then she'll have enough. Another thing I've noticed is we are getting no whims at all related to this pack. Surprise, surprise, once again, they are not focusing on the whims or giving us any new whims. And she reached medium level 4. Melba can now perform the Ghastly Ritual on seance tables. Now, one thing I didn't notice is if they get fun from the seance table. I really hope they do. Let's go try the Ghastly Ritual and see if she gets fun from doing this. So the Ghastly Ritual looks just like all of the other interactions on the seance table. They all look exactly the same with your Sims flailing their arms around. Okay, she's not getting fun. She's actually losing fun from doing the ritual. Did she just become a ghost? Oh, crap. I didn't know it would turn you into a ghost. What the hell? Melba's a ghost now. I don't know if this is permanent or how long this lasts or what. Let's see. Ritual complete. Melba's spirit has coalesced with the afterlife. She's haunting a mirror. So this, I think it lasts for 4 hours. I really hope this is not permanent. Oh, Gidry's back. Okay, so it looks like he reappears every night at 9 p.m. Wherever you are, he just spawns right beside you. And my sim is no longer a ghost, so the Ghastly Ritual only makes your sim a ghost for about 4 hours. We're summoning Bonehilda for the 3rd time, but this time we're gonna try locking her in the house. Okay, here she is, back again. And I am gonna lock the front door, lock door for Bonehilda. Okay, I'm just gonna lock for Bonehilda only. So all of the lights just went out all of a sudden in the house and Melba got super scared. That is creepy. Can we turn them back on? No, they are out. The power is shut down. And even though we have Bonehilda, Melba's having to do her own dishes. Unacceptable, Bonehilda. Unacceptable. Okay, it looks like we finally have enough. Oh yeah, we've got 900 satisfaction points now, so we can definitely get the candles, the sacred candles. So I'm gonna purchase those now. Yes. Those will be in the inventory and we actually get 3 of them. So it's not just 1 for 500. You get a box, you get a set of 3. So I'm gonna put these throughout the house and I think this will help keep her fear down. Yes, reach medium level 5. Melba is now a top-notch medium. Melba will be able to perform powerful seances with less energy decay and gain an increased chance of successfully interacting with specters. Sims can also create a seance circle anywhere in the world now. Melba is now eligible to receive a paranormal investigator license. Ask Gidry for more details. Congratulations. She's here. You suddenly feel an immense evil presence. Many spirits dwell here, but this one feels different than the rest. If there was ever a time to panic, this might be it. Not okay. Watch out, she's here. Oh my God, what is this? Who's here? Okay, Gidry's here. The power's out. Melba's terrified. First off, we are going to ask him to make us a paranormal investigator. And then we're gonna see if we can figure out what evil spirit is here. Oh my God, this is the evil spirit. Temperance. Oh geez, congratulations. Now look at you, you're practically brimming with spiritual energy. I knew there was something special about you. That's why I've got this here paranormal investigator's license. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm ready. Temperance has invaded. Maybe Gidry knows what to do. Someone terrible appeared. Help! Here, try placing one of these idols on the ground. She hates these things, and conveniently enough, they hate her too. If that doesn't work, use your medium skill to summon Bonehilda. She's actually a master in spirit-based mixed martial arts and will gladly lend a hand. Well, Bonehilda, you're just standing there. Okay, let's put this thing down in here. Oh, it's glowing. Something's happening. Please tell me it's scaring her away or something. Okay, she's changing color. She's cowering. I think she's afraid of the idol. Oh, okay, she left. Temperance left. All right, that was scary. That is something that I didn't even know could happen. That just came out of nowhere. Oh, our power came back on. It flickered back on. Jeez. Now that the power's back on, Melba's gonna call and get a job as a paranormal investigator. So we will choose freelancer, and then we will choose the Federal Bureau of Spooky Investigation. Okay, and now we can check for gigs. We've got a beginner paranormal investigation, adept, and expert. We're gonna start with easy. So I just noticed that the candles are actually burning down. You can extinguish these whenever your sim doesn't need them. Yeah, I've just been letting them burn non-stop. So I'm gonna go through the house and extinguish these since she's not afraid right now and we don't have any ghosts on the lot right now. And then I will relight these again to save us some reward points. Some of these are burning down pretty far. It's time for Melba's investigation. Would you like to follow Melba? Oh, this is so good. You can go with her or you can send her alone. Melba has arrived at her first job. It's actually at the BFF household in Willow Creek. And her job is to exorcise the lot. Either appease specters, remove accursed objects, or perform ceremonies on the seance table to make this place less spooky. So I guess we'll just start outside. Let's remove these eerie hands. I also see specters all around. Now, one thing that's a bit disappointing is I don't see that we have the ability to suck up the ghosts in the Banshee Banisher like we could in The Sims 3, and that was always so much fun. You felt like a Ghostbuster or something. I guess this is why they didn't call it Ghost Hunter and they called it Paranormal Investigator. So yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more. Wow, Liberty over there getting along with the spirits. Thanks a lot. You're making me look bad, Liberty. Gig complete. Nice work, investigator. Peace has been restored for now. We just earned 750 simoleons. I think the fee is a bit too much, 750 for 1 day of work. So I might have to adjust that. Now I'm gonna check for gigs again and see if we can pick up a more difficult one for tomorrow. We're gonna go with Adept. Melba is off to work at the medium difficulty exorcism that she has to do. The only thing we have to do is exorcise the lot. I assume this one is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Let's create a seance circle. So it costs 5 simoleons. She's creating the circle. Once you create the seance circle, then you have to click on it and we can perform a ceremony. Okay, she's performing the ceremony. I really don't know what this is gonna do. The lights are flickering creepily. There's a child wandering in. Get out of here, kid. This is not for you. Well, it didn't completely exercise the lot, but it did increase the progress bar a bit. I'm just having her get rid of the cursed objects on the lot first. I'm seeing that this is probably going to become a bit repetitive, as active jobs like this often do. The only difference I've seen in difficulty is that it takes more to exercise the lot, like it takes more action. I don't necessarily think that it's more difficult, I just think that it takes longer. Oh, they have got temperance on their lot. That's not good. She's gonna do another ceremony and I think that will do it. Okay, that did it. 2 ceremonies and kicking over a bunch of eerie hands was all it took for the $1,500 medium difficulty gig. Here we are at the expert level exorcism gig. This house has some mysterious symbols on the ground that we can mop up, so that's a little bit different. You get to be a ghost janitor in The Sims 4. Yeah, it really doesn't look like no matter what level you choose, you can't pull out the Ghostbuster gun and suck up the spirits. I'm really disappointed about that because that's what I envisioned in my mind. I'm sure that's what a lot of you guys envisioned too when you heard about this career, but it is not like that, like it is in The Sims 3. Now she's doing a ceremony in the house. These specters look really angry. They are spitting fire. Okay, her ceremony got interrupted by these angry spirits. All right, so I definitely am seeing an increase in difficulty here. She's having a very hard time getting her meter to move up. She's terrified and these specters keep coming over here interrupting her. Gig failed. Melba failed to complete the gig on time. Okay, we're going home. Yeah, that one was rough. So they can get pretty difficult and it looks like different things can happen. Different types of specters can be there. Temperance has shown up a couple times. So that's pretty much everything the pack has to offer. There may be a few things I didn't get to, but I tried to explore as much as I could. I've been playing this game all day and here are my impressions overall. First of all, is this worth $10? Yes. I am as surprised as you are to hear me say that, but I have to tell you for $9.99, I do feel it's worth it if you enjoy paranormal gameplay. If you hate everything to do with paranormal ghosts and all that, you obviously are not going to enjoy this stuff pack. But if this type of gameplay is appealing to you, yes, I do think it's worth it. As I've been playing today, I have kept a list of the negatives and positives to kind of sum everything up, and the positive list is a lot longer than the negative. So let's start with the things I don't like about this pack. First of all, we didn't get any new aspirations or rewards. That is always a disappointment to me. I feel like when we have a new career like this especially, we should have a corresponding aspiration for it and maybe even a corresponding trait. Of course, we did get the Brave trait that you can purchase for 8,000 reward points in the reward store. I don't care for that. I like to be able to choose my Sims traits up front, and if I want a Sim to be brave, I want to be able to choose it and create a Sim. Bonehilda. Sims 4 Bonehilda is a big disappointment for me. I don't play with Bonehilda very often, but when I do, I would like for her to work properly. One problem that I have is that your Sim has to be a level 3 medium in order to summon Bonehilda. Second, she didn't appear to do anything. I played for hours today with Bonehilda and she just basically stood around, maybe sprayed some cleaner on something and slept and danced and conjured pizza. She doesn't actually cook. She didn't do any dishes or clean anything, and she didn't fight any ghosts like she was supposed to do. So I don't know if there is just a coding problem with her, but she didn't work as expected. She also kept running away from my lot after like an hour, and I would have to lock her in the house. The medium skill is only a level 5 skill. I would prefer it to be a full-fledged 10 level skill, but you know, it's a stuff pack skill, so that's not too big of a deal. Another big one is there were no new whims and very little autonomy. So my sim, of course, got no whims to do seances or become a medium or talk to Gidry or anything related to this pack. Again, sims have almost no autonomy. This is a Sims 4 problem, not necessarily related to this pack, although I did see as a positive my sim autonomously interacting with the specters, which I was not expecting, so I'll say that's a plus. Next, I felt the fee was too high for the gigs, but that's really a nitpicky thing. I realize that, and that's personal preference as well. So that may not matter to you. The final negative that I have is the career. The freelance career wasn't as good as I expected it to be. It wasn't like The Sims 3 ghost hunting. It's kind of like that, but much simpler. And I felt that it will probably get repetitive pretty quickly. I think that's just the nature of these type of active careers though. Let's talk about the positives. You get cute new clothes and hair, a lot of new build and buy objects that I really like the style of. Second, they did a great job of creating a spooky ambience, and the sound effects are top notch. Very good job on that. There were times when I was playing that I was like genuinely feeling tense and scared. It's pretty creepy. There is a degree of difficulty in becoming a paranormal investigator, like getting up to the point that you can get the license. It took me several days in the game to get my medium skill up high enough to get a license. So I like that it's not easy to do. Playing in the haunted house lot type is actually fun and challenging. Being scared has consequences. For once, we're seeing them implement consequences for actions. The scared emotion actually feels like it means something. And also, once again, I'm going to say this over and over, I'm using meaningful stories. I would highly recommend you also use meaningful stories if you want your emotions to feel real. Of course, new gameplay and a new career, that's pretty awesome to get in a stuff pack. Honestly, this stuff pack has been more fun for me than some of the expansion packs. I would recommend that you get Paranormal Stuff over Snowy Escape. Another positive, you can woohoo Bonehilda and Gidry. So go out there and woohoo to your heart's delight. I really like the sacred candles that you can get from the reward store and the integration with the reward points. This is a reward that I would actually purchase multiple times. It finally gives me a reason to use reward points. And I like that it's not just you buy them once and that's it. I like that they actually burn down and run out and you'll have to purchase them again. Plus, I found that they work really well to help your sim feel calmer and less scared, but they also don't take away all the fear. So I felt like they did a great job with those reward candles. I really liked them. Another positive about the career, the paranormal investigator career, is that you can go alone or accompany your sim. So they made it like the active careers. And finally, for positives, there is really good storytelling possibility here. I personally like to have all different kinds of sims in my games, and this just adds a new type of sim. Now having a medium kind of spiritual type of sim who can talk to the dead and live in a haunted house. It's really cool. I like the concept and it's actually fun to play. I see myself playing with this much more than I ever play with Snowy Escape, which I barely touch at all. Island Living, I barely touch. I mean, I would pretty much recommend this over any other pack except for Get Together or maybe Get to Work. This is how I honestly feel. I can't believe that I'm feeling this positive about a pack, but man, they did a good job. Now, it does not fix the issues, the underlying issues with the game, the issues with emotional tuning and autonomy that I think are the two biggest problems with the game. No, it doesn't fix that. The underlying issues are still all there. If you think you can find some enjoyment in Sims 4 and you're looking for some additional gameplay, you're gonna like this pack. If you hate The Sims 4 no matter what, then you know, this isn't going to fix those issues. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have you had a chance to play around with this pack? If you have, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Are you impressed with it? Do you hate it? How do you feel? And for those of you who haven't yet played around with it, what do you think about what you've seen so far? My name is Cindy, and I will see you with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching.